Hey there. Good morning, everyone. Anna here. How are you? I want to just make sure that we're live in all the different places that we try to go live to make sure our technology is working because lately technology has not been my friend. So I just want to make sure you can see me and hear me. Everyone? Yeah. Okay. Looks good. Looks good. I am going to shut this down because I am live. And we're going to get going. Good morning, everybody, and good morning, boys and girls. How are you today? My name is Anna. For those of you who don't know me, if you're new here, I'm so excited you came to my class today. And today we're going to be reading about fossils. One of my favorite things to read about. And remember all of the resources that you need, the printable pages, the Google slides. If you go over to my Facebook page, readwithanna.com, you can download all of those materials and you can have them, okay, and work with them at home. Again, we also have the Google Slides for you. And again, all of this is free. So welcome, everyone. Those of you that are watching on Facebook, all I ask is that you please just share this feed out. Click that share button below. That helps me reach more children and parents because that's my goal. My goal is to help parents and children that are now home and not in school anymore. So I decided to do these live teachings Monday through Thursday because I left the classroom only 2 years ago. I retired from the classroom 2 years ago. I taught second grade for 23 years, for those of you who don't know me. So I'm excited to bring some students back with me and get to teach. So I'm super excited about it. So if you are live on Facebook, thank you so much. Please click that share button. It helps me reach more parents and children to teach. Now, we have two things to do before we start. One, parents, if you go to my Facebook page, readwithanna.com, there is a free trifold for you. It's free. All you have to do is download it, and it will help you when you're reading with your child to know the types of questions you should be asking your child when you're reading. So it really helps that discussion and that critical thinking that you want your child to do when you're reading. So please don't hesitate to go over to my Facebook page, download this free trifold for you so you know the types of questions to ask your child when you're reading. So that's number one. Now, number two, boys and girls and everyone at home, can I share something really exciting with you? You know when something really good happens to you and you want to share it with someone? Okay, so right before I came on live today, I got an email and I am a finalist, or at least Guided Readers is. Our guided reading program is a finalist for the Cody Awards for 2020. This is an extremely prestigious award, and I am just honored and grateful that Guided Readers, our reading program that we use here, is up as a finalist for the 2020 Cody Awards. And I just got it right before I came on. I literally opened up the email about 15 minutes before I came on live today. So I am just beaming with excitement. I'm going to have lots of energy today because I'm super excited. And most importantly, I get to share it with you guys because it's fun to share exciting news with people, right? So the fact that you're all on with me today, I am so excited to share it with you. So I hope you are excited for us as well. So Guided Readers is a finalist for the 2020 Cody Awards for the best reading, writing, and reading instructional solution for children in pre-K through 8. And we are just honored to be part of it and honored to be a finalist. So I wanted to share my good news with you. And now we're going to get started learning. Are you ready? Give me a thumbs up if you're ready, guys. Awesome. Okay. So remember, we're going to do sight words today. And because we're, again, don't forget, because we are virtual, we don't have all of our fun materials like we do in the classroom. So remember, I gave you a couple of different ways that you could practice your sight words at home. You could get a little Tupperware, put flour in it, or sugar in it, or salt in it, and you can write your sight words inside of the Tupperware. It's very tactile. It helps us to remember our sight words better. Another one is you can make your sight words with clay or stamp your sight words in clay, or even take the end of a pencil that's not sharpened and write your words in clay. Another good way to practice your sight words. Next, shaving cream. But ask mom and dad, grandma, grandpa, aunt, uncle, nanny, babysitter if you could do that. You put a little shaving cream on the table in front of you and you write your sight words with your finger in shaving cream. It's really fun. And the last is if you have any stamper letters, you can stamp out your sight words as well. There's lots of fun ways that you can do your sight words. And remember, if you have a whiteboard, you could use that. If you have magnetic letters, you can use those. All right. So today I'm just going to work on invisible magical words because you know those are my favorite. We're going to work on these 3 words today. I want to look at you and I want to see those lips move. Boys and girls, what is this word right here? I want to make sure you could see it. What is this word right here? Good job. I see those lips. More. Everyone say more. Look what's in the middle of that word more. Look what's in the middle of that word more. We have that bossy R in the middle of the word more. Okay? More. Our second word is, everyone, let me see you say it. Very good. Shows. Shows. Very good. It has that SH digraph, the OW diphthong in the middle, and it has the O sound. Sometimes OW has the ow sound, but in this word, it has the O sound. Like the word cow is OW, C-O-W. So it says ow and it says O. So this word is shows. And our last sight word, if you know this word, be, you know ing. What's this word? Being. Very good. These are our 3 sight words for today. More, shows, being. All right, we are going to take our word more. We're going to take our white invisible crayon and our marker. Are we ready? Let's write the word more, boys and girls. And don't forget, we want to write the letters as we say them. It helps our brain remember. Ready? M-O-R-E. M-O-R-E. More. Say the words, say the letters as you write them, color over them, and there's my magical words. I'm like a magician, right? Too bad I can't. Oh, Lillian, you're doing a rainbow. Lillian's doing rainbow invisible words. I love it. So there's our more. Hold it up. Let me see. Great job, Avery and Aubrey and Will, Jasik and Marika and Blakey and Evie and Danny. Good job. Jack and Lincoln. Way to go. Aaron. Good. Yoto Kobayashi. Hello. Good job. Way to go, Corey. Chase and Carter. Good to see you. Nice job, boys and girls. Basil, Joanna. How are you? Reese. Good work. Jasmine. Good. Camille, Ryan, and Riley. Awesome job, guys. Way to go. Let's spell more one more time. M-O-R-E, more. One more time. M-O-R-E, more. Good. All right, let's look at our next word, shows. Shows. I'm wondering if I am freezing a little bit on Zoom. I might be. I'm not 100% sure. It looks like I am. Let's write down shows. S-H-O-W-S. I definitely look like I'm frozen on Zoom. Boys and girls, if you could hear me, can you wave to me? If you could hear me, wave to me. Oh, okay, good. You can hear me. I thought I was frozen. Okay, shows, and let's color it in. Oh, boy, that's not good. Okay. Boys and girls, 1 second. I just was booted out of Zoom. 1 second. Okay, sorry, boys and girls. I was booted out of Zoom. Let's color over our word shows. There's our word shows, our sight word. Shows. Shows, right? Shows. S-H-O-W-S. Shows. Let me see. Yes, Neil, it is freezing. I thought so. Neil, you're good. Neil, you're like my producer. I should hire you, Neil. Good job. You're so sweet. Neil's like, he wrote freezing video on his whiteboard. He's like my official producer. I'm going to have to cut you a check, Neil. Good job. Awesome. Sorry, guys. Zoom is a little bit glitchy. I think that's because there are so many people using Zoom, okay? So let's look at our last word, being, and let's write that word down. Remember, say the words, say the letters as you write them. B-E-I-N-G, being. B-E-I-N-G, being. color over them and make those invisible words appear. Good job. How are we doing, guys? Make sure you hold it up. I want to make sure I'm not frozen. Sloan's mommy, am I frozen? Are we frozen? Do you see me and hear me, or is it a little glitchy? I'm going to unmute you if I can. Hi, Sloan.
Do you want to leave the meeting and come back?
Can you guys hear me? Can you guys give me a thumbs up if you can hear me? I don't see anyone thumbs up. Boys and girls, can you hear me? Can you hear me now, boys and girls? All right, here we go. Sorry, guys. Sorry about that, guys. So, like I said, Zoom is being very, very, very glitchy today. Did you guys write the word being? Let me see it. Did you write the word being? Let me see. Good job, Julia. Good job, Jack and Lincoln. Way to go, Blakey Smith, with your magnetic letters. Evie and Danny, way to go. Nice work. Jasik and Marika, Jack, good. Emma and AJ, way to go. Dawson, De Niro, good job. Aubrey, way to go. I love your crown. Is it your birthday, Aubrey? Is it? Yay, happy birthday. Oh my goodness, we had a birthday last week too. Mason, Jameson, Jason Carter, way to go. Giselle, nice work. Jazzy, way to go. You guys are doing great. I see Ray Earth Shanoy, good. Chase, Lori's iPhone, excellent. Alexandra, way to go, guys. These are our 3 sight words. Let's say them again. More, shows, being. Let's do it again. More, shows, being. Good job, guys, with your sight words. We did so many sight words so far. Look at how many we've done. We've done so many. Tomorrow, we're going to go over all of our sight words again, okay? Good work on your sight words today. All right, so what we're going to do right now is we are going to work on the book Fossils. The most important thing, I want you to really think about what you know already about fossils, right? Think in your head, what do you know about fossils already? What information do you already have that is in your brain? What information do you have already? What do you know? That's called your schema. I'm sure your teacher has told you that. The information you already have about something is called your schema. So today we are going to build our schema with new information about fossils. Are you ready? Give me a thumbs up if you're ready for our book on fossils. Whoop, whoop. Here we go. All right, guys, I am going to share my screen with you, and we are going to read the book Fossils. All right, I'm just going to log in super quick. Like I said, it logs me out sometimes, so I'm going to log in, and I'm going to get Fossils ready for you. All right, here we go. We're going to go to read, and I'm going to share my screen with you. Lots of different things that we're doing when we work with all of these different technologies, right? All right, here we go, my friends. We are going to read the book Fossils. All right, Fossils. Here we go. Are you ready, boys and girls? Give me a thumbs up. Good job. Here we go.
Fossils.
Fossils. Are we ready? This is the table of contents, boys and girls. Clues from the past. Learning from fossils. How fossils are formed. How fossils form. How fossils are made. Kinds of fossils. Finding and studying fossils. And then, of course, we have our glossary. All right, here we go.
Clues from the past. Many kinds of plants and animals were alive millions of years ago. Most of them are gone.
Boys and girls, can you hear me? Give me a thumbs up. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. I'm going to read the story to you today because Zoom is acting really, really funky. So I am going to read this page to you, and instead of having you listen to the person reading it. So sorry, unfortunately, Zoom, a lot of people are using Zoom. So we're going to have to make do, and we are going to... boys and girls, do you see the book? Give me a thumbs up if you see the book. Good, here we go. All right, clues from the past. Many kinds of plants and animals were alive millions of years ago. Most of them are gone now. How do we know they were here? Fossils. Fossils are from very old living things. They turned to stone over time. Learning from fossils, that's the heading. Fossils teach us about plants and animals from long ago. Some kinds died out. Others are still alive. Some of them changed a lot. Others did not change that much. These are platypuses. Platypuses have been alive for about 150 million years. That's a really long time, right? Okay, here we go. How fossils form. Now, I want you to pay really close attention to that because we are going to be sequencing. The information about how a fossil is formed. So here we go. Most plants and animals from long ago did not become fossils. Many were eaten. Others rotted away. Most of the time, only hard parts become fossils. Bones, teeth, and shells are the hard parts. Most fossils form when living things die in water. And do you remember last week someone asked me what my favorite dinosaur was? It was a T-Rex. This is a real T-Rex fossil. The head bones of a dinosaur are being dug out in this one. All right, let's see. I might have skipped a page. Did I skip a page? I might have skipped a page. If I skip this page, let me read it. Sorry. Fossils also teach us how Earth has changed. A fossil fish was found in a desert. The fossil shows that water was there long ago. I think for some reason I skipped this page. Sorry, guys. All right. Here we go. Now, this is how fossils are made. An animal dies in water. They're giving you step by step. So an animal dies in water, its body falls to the bottom. So there's the first picture. Number 2, let me change this here. Number 2, the soft parts rot away. That means like the skin, right? Just the bones are left. So as you can see in picture 2, the body's skin starts to rot away after it dies. Number 3, sand, mud, and clay cover the bones. So as you can see now, this dinosaur bone, this dinosaur number 3 is under the dirt and the mud, and then the water is up on top, so it's buried deep. And then number 4, it says more sand, more mud, and clay pile up. The sand, mud, and clay turn into rock. Remember, years and years and years and years and thousands and thousands and thousands of years, the land on Earth changes. That's how dinosaurs became buried. It changes the land on Earth. Then number 5, it says water gets into the cracks in the rocks. It breaks down the bones. Holes are left. Tiny bits of rock fill the holes. Over time, they become fossils. The number 6, so number 5, look, now the land is pretty high over the fossil, but again, over thousands and thousands and thousands of years, the land on Earth changes. So over those thousands and thousands of years, the land changes. And then sometimes fossils are much closer to the surface and they're no longer buried. Or someone, like all of those different scientists and paleontologists, dig them up and they find fossils. That is how a fossil is formed. All right, kinds of fossils. Body fossils are rocks made from hard parts of animals or plants. They can be shaped like bones, teeth, shells, trunks, branches, or stems. A plant or animal can make a hollow shape in the soil, and the soil becomes rock. This is called a mold fossil. This one here that looks like a fish is a mold fossil. Sometimes a mold fossil gets filled with soil and the soil turns to rock, and this is called a cast fossil. So we have two different types of fossils, a mold fossil where it's like an indentation, and then we have a cast fossil which is kind of like raised and you can feel it. All right? Fossil footprints are called trace fossils. Fossil nests and eggs are too. Amber comes from very old plants. Insects can get stuck in it. This is a fossil too. So this right here is a trace fossil of an actual dinosaur footprint. This is a butterfly preserved in amber. And these are all different types of things you could see at museums too. Finding and studying fossils. Let me go to the next page. Scientists look for fossils. They look in some kinds of rock. They also look near where other fossils were found. They dig up the fossils. They take them to a lab. That's a short word for laboratory. They clean the fossils. And here this picture says, a scientist digs out the bones of an animal. It is a cousin of a manatee. Ooh, pretty cool. Many fossils are in museums, like I told you. Many people can see them there. People love dinosaur fossils, just like me. Tyrannosaurus rex was a huge dinosaur. Its teeth were huge too. This Tyrannosaurus rex skeleton is named Sue. It is the largest T-Rex ever found. Pretty cool, right? Let me turn the pages. Scientists study fossils. They learn how plants and animals have changed. They also find new kinds of plants and animals. Every fossil helps people learn more about Earth long ago. And these are all different types of fossils you actually can see. They're real photographs of real fossils. How cool is that? And here we have our glossary. I'm going to go over these words very quickly. We have buried, which means covered by. Desert, a place that never gets much rain. Hollow, empty on the inside. Lab or laboratory, a room or building where scientists work. Museums, buildings where objects that are important to science, art, or history are stored and displayed. Rotted, broken down into small parts. Soil, the top part of the ground where plants grow, also known as dirt. So, oh goodness, I keep losing connection on Zoom. That's not good. Oh. Sorry, guys. Unfortunately, Zoom is acting very, very wonky today, which isn't really helpful, but what are we going to do, right? Sorry, boys and girls. Zoom keeps knocking me off for some reason. I'm so sorry. I don't know why it keeps doing this, but it does. I'm so sorry. All right, so boys and girls, what we're going to be doing right now, can you give me a thumbs up if you can see me? Nope, you can't because I'm not even attached to Wi-Fi yet. Oh boy. This is such a situation today. Boys and girls, can you give me a thumbs up if you can hear me and see me? Nope. Sorry, guys, on Facebook. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to get my students back. Boys and girls, can you hear me? Give me a thumbs up. I'm sorry, boys and girls. Zoom keeps bumping me off. I'm so sorry. Okay, so we're going to go through this quickly today because I don't know how much longer I am going to be able to stay on Zoom because it keeps throwing me off. But today what we're going to be doing is we're going to be looking at this page of the book. This page right here about how fossils are made, and this page here, because we are going to be sequencing how a fossil is made. So when you go back, just so you know, this book is also on my YouTube channel, Anna DiGilio. You just go to YouTube and you could read this book again. We are going to sequence how a fossil is made today. That's what we're going to do today as our activity. But you know, before we do our writing activity, we always do our word work activity. So we're going to do that first, and then we're going to talk about how we're going to sequence our fossils and how a fossil is made. That's what we're going to do today, all right? So get out your letter tiles, get out your word work materials if you're using magnetic letters, or if you're using just a whiteboard, or if you're using magical letters, you could do that too. I really hope everybody can follow along. I'm so sorry for what's going on today. I don't know why this keeps happening, but it does. So today we're going to make some words. Are you guys ready to make some words? Give me a thumbs up. Good job. Excellent. Okay, the first word I want you to make, are you ready, guys? What sound does this make, this SH? Let me see those lips. Good. Shh. When someone wants you to be quieter, they go shh. That's what sound the SH makes. And we are going to work with words today that have the SH diagram at the end of the word. So the first word I want you to make is the word sh. Listen. Sh. Watch me. Sh. Make the word blush. Blush. Make the word blush. Very good. Blush. I could put a little blush on my cheeks to make them pink and rosy. Or sometimes my face will blush when I'm embarrassed. Blush. Good. Everyone's making blush. I'm praying I'm not frozen again. Good job, Emma. Excellent, Audrey. Way to go. Blush. Let's tap and pull. Are we ready? Blush. Blush. Do it again. Blush. Blush. One more time, everybody. Blush. Blush. Do it under the word. Blush. Blush. Good. So I put a little blush on my cheeks to make them pink and rosy, or I blush when I'm embarrassed, when your face gets a little red, when you get embarrassed, right? Kind of like when Zoom keeps going out. That makes me a little embarrassed, right? And I blush. But unfortunately, I can't control the internet today. All right. Word number 2. I want you to change the word blush to the word brush. Change the word blush to the word brush. And let me see it. Change the word blush to the word brush. Good job, Julia. Awesome. Way to go. Avery, good. Lauren and Davis, excellent. Good job, Bristol. Way to go. De Niro, nice job. Aubrey, Emma, way to go. Dawson, nice work. Lillian, yes. Way to go. Jack and Lincoln, way to go. Good job. Evie and Danny and Aiden, nice work. Jameson, yes, yes, and yes. Haley, good job. So we changed blush to brush. We're going to change the L to an R. Tap and pull. Here we go. Brush. Brush. Jazzy, way to go, Jazzy. You're doing an awesome job. Brush. Brush. Aiden is dancing around and she's moving her body, doing her sounds. Way to go, Aiden. Woohoo! Let's do it again. Brush. Excellent. Under the word. Brush. Good job. You ready for the next one? Here we go. Change the word brush to the word crush. Crush. Change the word brush to the word crush. Crush. And let me see it. Way to go. Nice job, Aiden. I love your dance moves too. Whoop, whoop. Way to go. Corey, yes. Good. Mason, excellent. Chase and Carter, Jameson, Jasmine, and Justin, good. Okay, awesome. I can't see everybody on the third page for some reason. It's because of my internet, clearly. Way to go, guys. So we changed brush to crush. We took out the B and changed it for a C. Here we go. Tap and pull. Ready? Crush. Do it again. Crush. Good job. Aubrey's dancing around too. Crush. Under the word. Crush. Way to go, guys. Next word. I want you to change. This is tricky. I want you to change the word crush to the word crash. Crash. Let me see. Change crush to the word crash. Crash. Let me see. Good job, Jessica and Marika. Way to go, Dawson, Emma, De Niro. Way to go, Jack and Lillian. Money. Way to go, Money. Good job. Bristol, Kylie, Joanna. Awesome. Piper, way to go. Awesome. Whoop, whoop. Way to go. Good job. So we changed crush to crash. Tap and pull. Here we go. Crash. Do it again. Crash. One more time. Crash. Woo, woo. Good job. Here we go. This is a tough one. Ready for a tough one? Tap your head if you're ready for a tough one. Neil's ready. Avery's ready. De Niro Money is ready. Woo, woo. Here we go. Change crash to the word, watch my lips, trash. Trash. Change crash to the word trash. Let's see them. Let me see them. Good job, Julia. Way to go, Neil. Yes, Dawson, Avery, Jessica, Marika, way to go. De Niro Money, whoop, whoop, way to go. Awesome, guys. I love the smiles I get when I say your name. It makes me so happy. For some reason, I can't see everyone's pictures. Oh, now I see Aiden and Mason and Amanda and John and Yoto Kobayashi. Good job, Chase and Carter. Way to go, Jasmine, Justin, Jameson, Lillian, Jazzy. Jazzy looks like an official teacher. Way to go, Jazzy. I love it. And Aiden is still moving around. Good job. That's how we practice. Keep our bodies moving and keep our brains working. Way to go. All right. We changed crash to the word trash, right? Let's touch and pull. Trash. Do it again. Trash. Like we throw garbage in the trash can. Good. Last time. Trash. Very good. Here we go. Last word. This is tricky. Change the word trash to the word flash. Change the word trash to the word flash. Very good. Excellent. I see some of your questions on Facebook. I will answer them at the end of the lesson, I promise. I will stay on a little bit and answer your questions. I always like to talk to my kiddos at the end too. Good job, guys. Yes, yes, and yes. Whoop, whoop. Way to go. Excellent. You're doing such a good job, guys. Yes, we changed trash to flash. Very good. So if someone took a picture of me with their camera, the flash goes off, right? The flash goes off. Let's blend it. Touch and pull. Here we go. Flash. Flash. Way to go. Flash. Flash. Excellent. Let's do it under the word. Uh-oh. I'm not doing the right thing. Oh boy, I have to check my work. Sorry. It's flash. Clearly I had trash wrong also. Sorry about that. It's a Monday. I've only had one cup of coffee. Oh, so now I had to change my R in trash. So now we're on flash. Flash. Do it again. Flash. Remember, boys and girls, when you have blends like FL, we put those sounds together like full and stir and gull and cool. We put those sounds together. And then, of course, we have our digraphs like sh, ch, ch, sh, wh, th. Those are our digraphs. We put those sounds together and they make a completely different sound, right? You guys did a great job. So we changed trash and we made it flash. Good work, guys. Everyone give yourselves a round of applause. Whoop, 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 whoop. Dance around, get your body moving. Good job. Lauren and Davis are moving and grooving. Way to go. Awesome job. All right, boys and girls. So we worked on lots of different sounds today, beginning blends, and we worked on our ending. We did ash and we did ush. So those were the endings we really focused on today, ush and ash. So when you see these combinations of letters and words in the books that you read, you should be able to tap and pull, right? Tap and pull. That's what I want you to do. All right, guys. So today what we're going to do is we're going to focus on sequencing an event. All right. Let's talk about that. When you are trying to sequence something, you're trying to put it in order. Now, many times you need to follow specific steps to do something. For example, let's say you are making a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, right? We know the steps you have to take. Can I take out the peanut butter and put peanut butter first? No, I can't do that, right? I first need to get all of the ingredients out of the cabinet, right? That's step one. Then step two, I need to get 2 pieces of bread, right? Or one if you want to do half a sandwich, right? 2 pieces of bread. I need to get out a knife, right? Then the next step would be to smear my peanut butter on my bread, either on one side or both. It depends how much you love peanut butter. I'm a both sides kind of girl, right? And then the next step would be to add your jelly, or you could do jelly first then peanut butter, but I tend to do peanut butter first, right? And then after we put on our jelly, I close my 2 pieces of bread, and then I have a yummy sandwich. So there are steps that you have to take to make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, and there are sometimes steps you have to do to follow to do lots of other things. So today, in order for a dinosaur to become a fossil, it had to go through a sequence of events. And that's what we talked about today when we looked at our book on fossils. A dinosaur, in order to become a fossil like our front cover, it has to go through different steps, right? Now, for some reason, when I share my screen, I lose you guys, and I don't want to do that. So we're going to try and make do without me sharing my screen today. Now, there are two pieces of paper I gave you access to. This is the paper that's going to help us sequence our events. And these are the pictures. Now, there's two sets. You only need one. This is if a teacher is using it in her classroom and she wants to save paper. So we're only going to use one set of these images, okay? Now, I want to show you what I did. I took this sheet of paper and I cut it up like this. So this sheet of paper now looks like this. Does everyone see that? So I glued it onto my notebook and I cut the little flaps. So now you can see the little flaps. See them? These are my flaps. Okay. Now what we're going to do is we are going to sequence how a dinosaur is formed into a fossil. And we're going to use these pictures in our book to help us to sequence how a fossil is formed using these pictures. Now, what I'm going to do is we are going to go over the sequence, and then under the flaps, you'll do your writing, how the dinosaur becomes a fossil. And look, the book tells you exactly what happens. So when we're writing the steps of how a dinosaur becomes a fossil, should we copy this word for word from the book, or should we use the information and put it into our own sentences? Very good. We use the information into our own sentences. So what we're going to do is I'm going to look. So first says, an animal dies in the water, its body falls to the bottom. So here's picture one. I'm going to find picture one here, and that is this one right here because he has all of his skin on, right? So I'm going to show you how this is going to work and how you're going to do this. We're not going to do every step together, but I want to give you an idea how to do it. So when we get off this call, you'll be able to do it on your own. So I'm going to cut my pieces apart, and you're going to have 6 steps, right? And here's my first step. Here it is. This picture matches this picture in the book. So a dinosaur or any animal dies in water and its body falls to the bottom. That's this one. So this is step 1. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my sequencing picture, my first step of how a dinosaur becomes a fossil. I'm going to put a little bit of glue on it. A little bit of glue will do. And I'm going to glue it onto the front because this is step 1. See what I just did? This is step 1. And then underneath step 1, I'm going to write it in my own words. Step 1 says, an animal dies in water, its body falls to the bottom. So I might say, this dinosaur died and floated to the bottom of the water, or sank to the bottom of the water. So I just used my own words, all right? I just took the information from the book and then I put it in my own words, which is what you should do. So that's the first step. Now let's look at what the second step is for a dinosaur to turn into a fossil. Here's number 2, and it says the soft parts rot away. That's their skin, right? After they die, their skin rots away. That happens with all living things, right? Just the bones are left. So here's picture 2. So I'm going to find picture 2. There's picture 2, and I'm going to glue picture 2 down here. I'm going to show you. So here's picture 2. His skin is starting to rot away over time because when a living thing dies, its soft parts rot away, and I'm going to glue it down. So now we have step 1. Our dinosaur dies and sinks to the bottom of the water. Number 2, after a little while, the skin rots away or the soft parts rot away. So I'm going to write that under my flaps. Remember, now we're sequencing. Step 1, the dinosaur dies and sinks to the bottom. Step 2, the soft parts of its body start to rot away. Now we're going to go to step 3. Now, I don't want to do all the steps with you together because I want you to do this independently. So remember, we're going to look at our book. We're going to follow the steps on how a fossil is formed or created. You're going to take and you can color these, boys and girls. I would definitely color them. It will be very fun. Color them, and you're going to glue them down on your book, and you're going to put them in order following the book. You're going to be using page 5 and page 6 of the book. Now, remember, if you need to see the book again, you can go to my YouTube channel or my website. The book is there for you to read again to help you with steps 3, 4, 5, and 6. And remember, under the flap, we're going to write what happens during that step in the sequence of events of how a dinosaur will take years to turn into a fossil, and all of the steps it takes, this sequence of events in order for a dinosaur to then turn into a fossil. And then our scientists and our paleontologists learn to dig them up in certain places around the world, and we are able to find these incredible fossils. So you are going to sequence the rest of these events in order on your paper, and under the flap, I want you to write down what happens. And remember, do we copy from the book or do we put it in our own words? Good. Put it in your own words. Exactly. And then you have sequenced, and it says, I can sequence the creation of a fossil. And you just sequenced the events for how a fossil is formed or created. So you did a good job. But remember, there were different types of fossils in this book. We learned about the cast fossils. We learned about trace fossils. We learned about mold fossils, right? But this is how a dinosaur fossil would be created. All right. So I want you guys, when we get off of this call, I want you to finish sequencing the last 4 parts of our events of how a dinosaur becomes a fossil. And underneath it, use your own words and write down the steps of how the dinosaur becomes a fossil. All right. That's what I want you to do when we get off. And you can absolutely color your pictures. Now, don't forget, I also gave you our questions. These are called text-dependent questions. Means that you might have to go back into the story in order to answer the questions. And remember, it's super easy to put this in a notebook and write the answers. It looks like this when you're done. Let me show you. Hold on. Here's how it would look. This was my other one, but it looks the same way. You cut it out, you flip it up, and you answer the questions. Now, if you are in kindergarten or even first grade, and this might be a little bit difficult for you to do, you can always talk about the answers with mom, dad, grandma, grandpa, aunt, uncle, babysitter, nanny, sister, brother. You can talk about the answers too. That's good too, because it helps our brain to keep thinking. All right. So when we get off today, oops, my glue came off. When we get off today, off our call, I want you to finish sequencing how a dinosaur or animal turns into a fossil. Give me a thumbs up because you guys did a great job today. You did a great job today. And you know what? When you finish this and we come on live tomorrow, I would love for you to hold this up and let me see it tomorrow. Can you do that for me? Can I see it tomorrow if you do it? I hope you do it, because sequencing events is an important skill for us to learn, because it teaches us how to do things step by step in logical order. Because when we do certain things, we need to do them in order. Just like I said before with my peanut butter and jelly sandwich, I can't start with the peanut butter, right? Without the bread, without the knife, without the ingredients. Doing things in a sequential, logical order is important. So when we learn about sequencing events, we have to go first, next, then, after that, last, finally. Those are using time order words too. And that's a good way to also do your writing underneath the flaps as well. So good job, boys and girls. And remember, if you want to read the book today, it's on my YouTube channel. Just go to YouTube and search Anna DiGilio. Ask mom, dad, grandma, grandpa, aunt, uncle for help. go to my YouTube channel and you can read the story again or listen to the story again, and then you'll know what steps come next. So good job, boys and girls. I'm so proud of you. You did a great job today. I'm so sorry our internet was a little glitchy today. It makes me very unhappy when that happens, but unfortunately, and it just happened again. Oh boy, it's happening again. Sorry, guys. Those of you that are on Facebook, thank you so much for spending your time with me today. Sorry, boys and girls, I got booted off again, but stay with me because I'm going to answer questions, okay? I'm going to answer questions in a minute. So thank you, those of you who are on Facebook. Again, please share this out. I will be live again tomorrow at 11 o'clock. I'm just praying that my internet holds up. I don't even know why this is happening today, but it is. So we just have to roll with the punches and just deal with it. And remember, if you are interested in guided readers, we have a monthly program that's very inexpensive with hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of books for you to choose from for your own children at home. If you'd like them to continue reading, we have so many books for them to choose. So again, please, if you're on Facebook, please, again, share this out. I appreciate it. Thank you for watching, and my apologies again for the little bit of issues that we had. I will see you tomorrow at 11 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time. You boys and girls, wait around. I will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you again. Please, please, please share this out, and I will see you tomorrow at 11. Thanks for watching, everybody on Facebook and YouTube. See you guys later. Hello.